afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're in, and good morning. You are watching Islandish Podcast. You are here with your girl Yams, Yami Swain, for those who do not know me. Welcome to the show, and today we have with us the real estate body, Kiara C. Jones, managing what?
Managing partner and broker.
That's the word.
I prefer body.
You prefer body.
I prefer body.
It sounds a lot better.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons we're here is not only to celebrate International Women's Month, but also because Keys Bahamas Realty will be celebrating 10 years,
Amen.
girls. Let's clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. We love a longevity story, especially here in Grand Bahama. We don't have many of those, especially in areas like this,
Yes.
especially where ones that are run by Bahamians and Bahamian women. So,
Yes.
Kiara, welcome to the show. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Comfortable in the mustard chair?
I love the mustard chair.
Let's get into it. So, let's start off with you. Let them know who you are, just general information about yourself and where you're from.
I am from Freeport, Bahamas. Not born, but raised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But, yeah. Not born, but bred
That's
good.
all that can matter, really and truly, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm a real estate broker. I've been doing this since I was 19. I'm 33 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the age drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ignore the gray hairs. You know? We
girl,
plotted
they
them
look
in very
great.
well. Thank you.
They
They're
look
hidden.
great.
Don't look too close.
Listen, you are in your season right now. I'm seeing
you.
Keys Bahamas everywhere. I've been seeing Keys Bahamas everywhere
Thank
for
you.
a while.
Thank you, marketing.
Yes, you guys are growing, you're expanding, and you're definitely getting a lot of listings in the market, which
Yes.
is always good. Yeah, girl, I do my research before y'all come in. So with you guys getting ready to celebrate 10 years, let's go back to the beginning.
Yes.
How did you get into real estate?
So I got into real estate. I grew up in real estate. I'm a real
Explain
estate
that.
baby. Not an Apple baby, but a real estate baby.
Is that different?
Yes, there is.
Okay, explain it to me.
If you're a Nepo baby, you were given everything.
Right.
So I grew up in real estate. So my mom was a real estate broker. She used to work at another real estate company. I grew up kind of doing their pictures and things like that because I was a little scam artist at the beginning.
Okay, let's talk about this.
I didn't know what I was doing, but I had a camera. And because a lot of the agents were older, and this is back, like
Yeah, way
young.
back, yeah.
I was like 15.
Okay.
And I used to take her photos because back then, your pictures didn't really matter. And money was flowing through Freeport, so it really didn't matter. If someone could walk in, don't matter how bad the pictures were, you were good.
Right.
So they saw me taking her pictures, and they're like, hey, take my pictures. How much will you charge me? And I'm like, I'm really busy, guys. I'm in high school. But I was like, yeah, I'll charge you $20 a listing. I'll just go in, not knowing what I'm doing. I just thought photography was cool. I liked architecture. And so I started taking their photos. And at one point, my mom was being very lazy and she left. She stayed in the car and she was like, you go show it. Just like open the door and
Walk them
talk
through.
to the people. Yeah. Be nice. That's it. Yeah. Know the information, but be nice. And I came back and I was like, hey, they want to make an offer. She was like, what are you talking about? And from then, I would continue going with her, a lot of late nights at the old office and everything. And I was like, I kind of enjoy doing this. The people are cool. I get to take pictures. I get to look at architecture, cool houses. And then I get to take care of people in a way. And that was fun. I was like, okay, but I'm going to do my real estate license.
Okay.
So I did that at 19.
At 19, you did your real estate license.
Yeah.
Hair?
Yeah.
Talk me through that process because, and the reason why I'm really happy to have you here is because a lot of Bahamians brag about how the real estate market is in other places and how I guess it might be easier to get it in other states or wherever you are, depending.
Yeah.
And how it's very different here.
Yeah. So with doing your real estate license here in the Bahamas, it's not just for Freeport, it's for the Bahamas. It's under the Bahamas Real Estate Association.
Right.
So it's very simple to get it done here, but it's not easy. So overall, you do an apprenticeship for about 3 to 4 months with a company. The company has to endorse you.
Okay.
So you just can't walk
So this
in.
like you have to get, someone got to back you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't have some random person just be like, yeah, I'm going to go and do my license, and they give you a license. No. So you're going to do an apprenticeship for about 3 to 4 months with the company. And then during that time, you have to go fly to Nassau and do a lovely exam.
Okay.
You do a course for a week, and then you write your exam on Saturday.
Okay.
You need to pass that within 80%. It's a fairly high failure rate because the math don't be mathing for a lot of people.
Yeah, it
really isn't.
It don't. I ain't gonna lie to
You have some bankers and stuff who will fail that math.
Right.
Yeah. Which is why at our company we make sure to train them very well because that's also like $3,000 that we don't want people to just blow just for the course.
Yeah.
Not hotel for the week, not food, gas, rental car.
Oh, this a trip?
Yeah, it's a trip.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not even a fun trip because you're stressed the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a CPA in 1 week.
Similar. Ooh, sorry. Put that out of the way.
But that's a good comparison in my opinion. But that does seem like a lot.
Yeah. It's stressful. And when I did mine, there's actually a hurricane that was hitting Nassau. So it was just me. I stayed at the British Colonial.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I was, like I said, I was 19.
Right.
So I was technically 18 when I wrote the exam. And I remember my mom had to call someone. She's like, girl, Kiara's in Nassau by herself. She don't know anybody. Drop her a bucket of Kentucky so she can survive the week.
So she can survive in the hotel.
And I was like, you didn't think to like fly over, take care of your kid? She's like, you got that. It's fine.
Doesn't make sense for both of us to be in this.
Let's not risk it, you know?
Right. Makes sense.
Someone has to carry this on.
Right.
Yeah.
So after you took the exam and you passed it, what was your first sale?
Oh, my first sale, I'm still in contact with them to this day. It was a lot in Dover Sound. And it was because nobody in the office wanted it.
Okay.
Because number one, people have the thing, Dover Sound floods. So no one wants to take on the listing. Because they're like, well, we don't want to be attached to something where it's not going to sell because no one wants it.
Right.
And it was a random call in, some American guy. And the office manager at the time, she asked everybody like, hey, y'all want this listing? And I was like, I'll take it. I'll do anything.
Right.
I have no clients.
Right.
I have all the time in the world. And I spoke to him, walked him through the process, because of course I knew that book back and front.
Okay. You just took the exam.
I just took the exam.
Right.
I have no clients. I had nothing to do but try and find someone to buy this lot.
Right.
And he's like, Kiara, your customer service is great. And I'm like, yeah, because only you talk to me.
Right.
You're my only person. You're
burnt out.
You're my only friend.
Right.
And so, yeah, I listed it, I think, at $25,000. Like I said, it's a nice canal front lot. And I literally everywhere, if you knew me back then, that's the only thing you saw on my like social media was that lot.
Yeah, that lot.
I had nothing else to do. I'd call people all day and just like, have you heard of Dover Sound?
Have you heard of Dover Sound? Do you want a lot?
Yeah. Boater's Paradise.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. And I sold it within about 3 weeks because that's all I focused on. And it was a cash deal to another American guy. And he was super sweet about it. And he was like, are you nervous on the phone? I'm like, yeah. And he was like, don't be, you're doing fine. I'm like, you don't understand. I just got licensed. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. And yeah, that was
your first sale.
Yeah.
At what age?
I was 19.
Wow.
I got my license.
And then you got a sale.
Yeah. Like within like a month and a half.
That is actually pretty impressive.
It had to happen. I had no money for gas.
Survival of the fittest.
Yes.
Yes, I understand that.
Survival of the most desperate.
Survival of the most desperate.
Yeah.
I think we should get that on some t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real estate
That's
is pure
life
commission.
in Freeport.
So, ooh.
See, that's why I belong on the shirt. But anyway, the reason why I love you talking about that and talking about that journey, because it does sound very long, but towards the end, it sounded like it was very rewarding.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So are you feel fulfilled in your career right now?
I do.
10 years.
I do.
Under your belt.
Yeah.
Doing the thing.
Genuinely, yeah. I get to kind of combine everything that I enjoy. There's a sense of fulfillment where you can help people on some of their best days. Like, this is the one thing that they've always wanted to do. A lot of our clients, like, these are the first people who've owned something in their family.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. But it's also a lot of the time, it's helping people on their worst days, because a lot of it is we're dealing with, and people don't realize that they're like, oh, it's luxury, it's awesome, it's fun. It's like, no, we're dealing with a lot of breakups, a lot of divorces, a lot of death, unfortunately, because the family is reaching out like, hey, this thing happened.
Yeah.
Like, we have times where we have to clear out someone's house because the family isn't here and the person has passed.
Right.
But when it's on their best days, when it's like a young couple who just got married, or someone's like, oh, I need more space, like I'm pregnant, I'm having my first baby, things like that, very fun. Or like, I loved like people who are moving out for the first time into their apartments. It's funny as hell. It's funny as hell. Because they're like, I have to pay for
this
this.
all I could afford.
Yeah.
This cost $600. Yeah.
Like my mommy else bigger than this. I'm like, yeah, your mom has been working for 20 years, so
Right.
you just got here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take our first commercial break, and then we come back. We're gonna dive even more into Keys Bahamas Realty.
Hi, I'm Haley, and let's say what's going on at Slipper Paintball today. We have the gun range. We have the shooting cars. We have mini golf. Hole in one! We have the sniper tower. I'm having a blast! So come on down to Sniper Paintball every Saturday and Sunday. You're gonna love it.
That's right, you're back to Islandish Podcast. And while I have your attention, make sure you are subscribed. Subscribe below, click that red button, and also hit the notification bell so you can know when we have new episodes dropping. Superior Talk has a show every day of the week. That's Monday straight to Thursday. Of course, Islandish is your favorite show, so you definitely can be watching me every Thursday night, so make sure you're following Superior Talk and following Islandish 242 on all of your platforms. Now, let's get back to Keys. So, 10 years.
10 years.
I see the flyer. I see what you have going on. Let's talk about it and dive straight into it.
Yeah.
10 years, good.
10 years.
It's here.
I'm shocked. We made it. Me? Yeah. Surprised.
Yeah. But 10 years is here.
Yeah.
You're having this amazing event that's coming up very soon. So let's let our viewers know a little bit about it and how they can get involved.
Yeah, so what we're doing is we're hosting our home fair. This was something that we used to put on every year right before Dorian. And we were like, you know what? We're hitting 10 years. A lot of people don't make it that long.
Very true.
And so we decided, you know what? Let's give back. The community has been really good to us, both in Grand Bahama and in New Providence, where we also have an office. And so we said, you know what? Let's bring over, everybody come together. Let's make this super easy for our clients. Anybody can come. It's completely free. And basically what it is we're bringing everybody who's a part of that real estate transaction from start to finish, even afterwards. We have some like just lifestyle vendors. Everybody who's involved in that situation, come get some free counsel, speak to the different banks, to the insurance companies, and basically is one-stop shop when it comes to property ownership. Yeah. Also leasing and if they're selling, you can come too. So if you know you're looking for a rental, we're gonna have all our agents there that day. So if you need to go and view, you can potentially go and view properties that day.
Right there that day as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So what date is this? I'm trying to make sure.
March 21st.
Okay.
Yeah. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Right in the Solomon Sukaya parking lot.
Wonderful.
Yeah, right where our office is.
Beautiful Keys Bahamas sign right
Big
there.
old sign.
Love it.
Shout out On Point Designs. Big old sign.
You said from 10 a.m. till where?
2 p.m.
Okay. Fiance.
Come.
Okay.
Make your way
because
there.
I won't be on the island, but he definitely will be in attendance because this sounds like something that young couples and, like you said, persons who are trying to purchase their first home, who want to consult and just want an idea of what something like that would look like.
Yeah, you'll be able to come there and get pre-qualified by about 4 different banks.
Okay.
These are things that if anybody has dealt with a bank recently, you could be waiting over a month. They're going to have their loan officers there that day. They're going to have the insurance companies there that day.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you're looking to say, okay, well, I want to get pre-qualified for my first mortgage, you can speak to any of the banks. And I say speak to all of them. We don't play favorites. Speak to all. Get your amounts of what you pre-qualify for. They'll give you a max. Then you can go straight over to an insurance company and say, hey, I can qualify for this. What's going to be my cost annually for a premium? They can give you that. Then you can hop over to one of the attorneys who will be there and ask, what will be my legal cost? They can give you your full closing costs. What is it actually going to cost you?
Right, because that is very different.
Yeah. And you can do all of that right there versus waiting a month to get into a bank, waiting a couple weeks to get and speak with an attorney, and then waiting on all of that to then go and speak to an insurance company. We're putting it all there for you.
See?
Yeah,
Smart thinking, you know.
We got you.
One-stop shop. Like, just spend the day with Keys Bahamas.
Come hang out.
Come hang
we'll
out.
have some champagne. It'll be a dandy. Yeah.
Why am I traveling? But anyway, this sounds like an amazing event. I'm happy you guys are bringing this back because I think the home fairs are the one thing I don't see back in our community since Dorian.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned it.
Yeah.
You see a lot of the school fairs, you see the wedding bridal gatherings and all these other stuff.
Fashion week and things like that.
Yeah. But the real estate,
gotta
great
bring
idea.
it back.
And it's going to be right there in the CR Shopping Plaza, so you guys make sure y'all are there.
Yeah.
Next week, Saturday, March 21st. If you're watching, you know what to do.
Bingo.
And also, if people would like to contact y'all for other information, how would they go about doing that?
Yeah, you can call our office, 373-KEYS, 5397 is the actual number. Or any of our socials. We're on TikTok. You'll see Real Estate Bae. If you see Shantara or any of them, if you see Gabby, any of them, reach out to them. But KeysBahamas.com, at Keys Bahamas, just about on every social media.
I think it is Keys Bahamas on everything.
And yeah, call us. Like, we don't bite. We make it very easy. We make it, you know,
that's another thing we about to dive into.
We're very approachable.
Because it is kind of a, I don't want to call it a fear, but a hesitation when it comes to dealing with realtors and real estate.
Yeah, apparently people think that, number one, we only deal with luxury, that they can't just come and ask us the questions. We work for free. Like, I don't think people realize that we work for free.
Yeah, y'all only make money when you sell something.
And it closes.
Right.
We could go to a contract and that could get canceled. So we work for free. So I always tell people, don't be afraid of asking us questions, especially if you think that someone should know that.
Right.
We don't expect you to know anything. And our job is to hold your hand through it. Our job is to be advisors.
Right.
Yeah.
So what would it look like for, let's say, because I like how you mentioned the young student or young adult who's trying to get their home or get even an apartment for the first time.
Yeah.
Let's go to apartment, because I know that's a lot of people's reality. If you're trying to get an apartment in Freeport, what would that be like coming to Keys? I know
tough.
the market bad.
Things tough.
But I just want to know, what would that process be like if they come to you?
Okay.
I just want to know about that side
So
of
if
it.
Yams comes to me and says, hey, I'm moving out. I'm tired of living in my house. That's right. I have my little boyfriend now too. I just still want to be living with me. Cool. You come to us and we'll ask you, hey, if you're better at WhatsApp, wherever you are, we meet you there.
Okay.
So, but we'll ask you, hey, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms are you looking for?
Okay.
We're gonna ask you basic things so we can better assist you. A lot of people will catch an attitude with us because we're asking questions. It's like, no, but the more we know, we can help.
The better you could search, okay.
So we'll ask you how many bedrooms you need, it furnished or unfurnished, and what's your budget. It's not, and people don't like when we ask the budget, but it's because we don't want to send you something that's double the amount that you're comfortable with, and then have you feel a type of way when you have to say it.
Right.
So we asked it straight out, hey, if your budget is $1,000 a month, your budget is $1,000 a month. It's not our job to fight you on that. It's our job to find something within that.
Yeah. Child, that's every industry. Bohemians don't like to talk about budget.
They don't.
I'm planning a wedding right now, and I don't like when a woman asks me what my budget is. So it's a weird feeling, but you have to say it. And you understand that. But I had to tell her. When I tell her, she was like, okay, I can work with that. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah. And don't lie to us on your budgets either.
Yeah, don't lie.
Yeah.
That is being embarrassing.
Yeah.
That is being embarrassing. Do you come across that often?
All the time.
All the time?
All the time. Like because as soon as we ask, they get very uncomfortable and I tell them straight up, hey, if one person you need to tell is me. I need to know.
Right.
Because if you tell me that your budget is $1,500 and you're actually only comfortable with $1,000, if we put you someplace, you're signing a contract to pay that.
Right.
One thing I don't do is get people into something that they can't comfortably do. And that's why I always tell people, that's why I find it always like an interesting dynamic when kids are moving out for the first time and they're like bringing their parents along, whether they're buying or renting. Right. Because for some reason, a lot of the parents will think that they're making much more money.
Yeah. Then you're like, oh, that's what you're looking at? You could afford this thing.
And the parents are like, no, go for the nice places. And I have to pull them aside like, hey, you don't have to spend this. You know that, right?
Right, yeah.
Don't let anybody hype you up. If they're not paying that bill, stay out of it.
Child, I know how that is. Yeah, because your parents do have certain expectations of you. And sometimes the way you can budget your money is how you can budget your money. Your parents are trying to budget your money for you. So I've been there, never again. Don't take your parents when you're going to buy nothing.
No.
Nothing over $1,000. No.
No.
Tell them stay home, handle it yourself. That's just my yams advice.
That's my advice too, guys. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Oh, they'll talk you out of your budget. Yeah. Like, because especially a lot of our parents, they hid a lot of the struggle that they would have had.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, yeah, no, go for that. Like one of my cousins had it too. His mom was hyping him up to get this 4-bedroom. I'm like, first of all, it's just you. Who are these bedrooms for?
Right. Like, what you renting this out? This supposed to be Airbnb or something?
What's it for?
What are you doing?
I told him, I said, calm your nerves.
Right.
Go save the money. You don't even have to buy now.
Right.
Yeah.
Buy it later.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, and we can dive into this now.
Go
We
for
can
it.
talk about the Grand Bahama climate, which I know, yeah, it's bleak, but here we are. It was one point in time when we were hailed here in Grand Bahama for having a much cheaper rent than New Providence. I feel like that would have been
Years ago.
around 2010.
A time ago.
Yeah,
A long time ago.
2011 or so.
Long gone.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how is that scale difference right now? Are we more? Or are we right there?
We're close. We're getting very close to Nassau prices in some places.
Okay.
So, like, for example, if you're looking at a 1-bedroom right now, if you could find it for $850, $900, take it.
Yeah.
I don't care where, take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very hard. And a lot of persons will wonder, well, why do we price like that? It's not us pricing it. People don't realize when we had the lovely little disasters that we have had, when you look at Dorian, COVID, hell, Hurricane Matthew. The people who would have lost properties in those, they were living somewhere, so they became tenants as well.
Right.
You had a lot of people who moved to the island during COVID.
Right.
You have a lot of people moving to the island every single day, but because we're not seeing it or we're not involved in it, meaning
Right.
the general public,
Yeah.
they're not realizing how much competition they have.
Right.
Like Wassam, the university, they took a ton of our rentals.
Yeah.
So when you
a lot
look
of
at-
those schools, you're right.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, when you also look at UB, did a ton of expansion. They had people who came over with it.
Yeah, from Nassau and
Same
stuff
thing,
like that.
Doctors Hospital, all these different major developments, they're taking up major inventory from us. So when we tell you, hey, yeah, we don't have any 1-bedroom rentals under 1,000, we don't. We would love to find them. We actively try and get more Bahamians to purchase rentals and keep it at a fair rate that the general public can afford.
Right.
But unfortunately, Bahamians are some of the hardest people to get them to actually say, hey, we're going to buy it. Grand Bahamians specifically.
Yeah.
The Nasuvians, they picking up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're doing it, they're being fair, which I like. We have a lot of our Nasuvian clients who are purchasing different properties who are actively saying, hey, what will this rent at for a Bahamian to get it?
Right.
Or someone who's not coming in as an executive. What's the general public able to afford? And they allow us to price it at that.
Nice. I want to talk to you also, because I have 2 other points. One of them being, I know a lot of persons complain about the rules landlords have and stuff like that. And with you being
We
someone,
complain too.
yeah, you do it like property management and different things like that. What's your view on that? Do you understand it? Do you think it's excessive? Is there a healthy medium? What do you think?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Some landlords completely excessive. We spend a lot of our time weeding out which landlords we would even take on.
Got you.
If you're going to tell someone that they're renting a 1-bedroom and you want to put in a curfew, absolutely not. That's an adult. You don't get to tell them what to do.
Right.
No.
Not if they pay.
Not if they're paying.
Right.
Even if they stopped paying, you don't get to tell them what to do.
That's true
It
too.
literally says quiet enjoyment on our leases, meaning their rent is paid, you leave them alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll have some landlords who say they won't rent to any couples if they're not married. Ridiculous.
In this Commonwealth?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a new one. I haven't come across.
We're a Christian nation.
I have not
Yeah.
seen that one.
We have it.
Wow.
And
okay.
I told one of my agents, I said, you can take that on, but don't come back to me
when this don't sell.
Exactly,
Or don't
when it
rent.
doesn't rent. Because you have a ton of people. Or we had someone who said, actually it's the same person, they didn't want to lease to like any single parents. That's ridiculous. You don't get to judge someone's situation. They're coming to you. They're very viable candidates, and that's
Right.
the thing. But we have to tell them, hey, that's not reasonable.
Right.
And that's the agent's responsibility or the broker's responsibility to actually step in and advocate for whoever that
Right,
tenant
right,
is.
right.
And we owe it to our landlord. That's our fiduciary duty to them. We owe them that. We have to tell you, hey, that's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think for my viewers, my tip right now at this point would be for all of you shy persons who is not as abrasive as Yams, and they ain't getting point at the landlord and be like, babe, take this rule off. You need to go to Keys Bahamas. They know the professional way to get it
To
done.
say, hey, that can't happen.
Yeah, because in Yams, I coming in, full hard heel abaco ghetto. Like, yeah.
Don't mind that some of our agents, some of our people, oh yeah, they could get rough.
You need someone that can go there for you if
Exactly.
you need it.
I'm not going to, but they will.
That's all you got to do. Have the switchblade, whatever, everything. And then,
Bingo.
camper's advice.
Amen.
My next question would be, when it comes to, because I know sometimes I've seen rules like no pets because they mess up the apartment, or no small children because they throw up on walls. What, in your opinion, are things that constitute as regular wear and tear when you have like, and some people will be like, no, that ain't regular, that's, or does it vary? I'm pretty sure it does vary.
It varies, but my thing is, and this is for the landlords, if you know that you're gonna rent a place that's it's a 1 bedroom, or it's a 2 bedroom or more, people are gonna have kids.
Yeah.
Our standard is, hey, not more than 2 heartbeats to a room.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I've heard that.
2 bedroom, 4 people.
Yeah.
But you might have some cases where I had one where the people had twins and an older kid. Come on.
Yeah, you don't really plan for twins. I don't know much people who do.
And we do our backgrounds on the tenants who are bringing. We've never had a tenant be evicted. We've never had a tenant who wasn't going to pay or anything like that. So when we vouch for our tenants, which is why we ask them a lot of questions up front, we ask them, why are you moving?
Yeah.
You can tell us. Because we're going to fight for you.
Right.
And we're going to see if we can get the landlords to bend, if we can actually advocate for you, if you give us the information. But normal wear and tear, I'm not concerned with the fact that, okay, your 3-year-old came and took one marker straight across the place.
Yeah.
It's going to cost you.
Yeah.
You can get that little security deposit a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Or you could ask the landlord, be straight up with the landlord too.
Yeah.
Or at least tell us, hey, little boo-boo found a Crayola.
I know how we get away from
Went
me.
to town. That's fine. Those are kids. You rented to a kid. Just know we have to get it painted again. That's cool. That's not a big deal. I rather paint than you broke up the place, hit it, and then surprise at the end when you
everybody moving out and things like that. This is what we have to deal with. Got you.
Same thing with pets. I don't think that it's a big deal. I have a dog. I paid extra for a security deposit for a pet deposit because my dog and I, we locked in. We're not going anywhere. And I tell the landlords all the time, it's a pet. How much damage do you think they're going to do? Especially if it's unfurnished. If it's unfurnished, come on.
It's not your furniture.
Yeah, it's walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. I never thought about that. If you're giving me an unfurnished apartment, why I can't have a dog? I ain't messing up your furniture.
Yeah.
It's mine.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is maybe paint. If the smell...
If the dog starts scratching at the...
No, some people will say, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if it's true.
If you don't know,
the smell is going the walls.
It holds. The paint holds like a smoker.
Right.
But the thing is, I rather a pet than a smoker.
That's true too. That's a good point.
Yeah.
These are some good points. That's why I got you. I think it's time for our next commercial break. Wait, one more question. I think I got one more question. One more question before we go to commercial. My next one would be, when it comes to bad tenants and bad landlords, right? What is one sign of a bad tenant other than not paying? I think that's the number one sign. If you don't pay or you have a reference, because I talk about in terms of references.
Yeah.
In terms of as a tenant, what's one thing where it's like, yeah, don't do this. You can end up being a bad tenant. Other than not paying.
How we take on tenants. The first thing is, if we feel like you're withholding too much from us,
right,
something's going on there. If you feel like if we, because we have a tenant application form that we just have people fill out. If you refuse to tell us why are you leaving or where you're moving from, why? Why? Your landlord already know you're probably moving, and you could tell us, hey, my landlord doesn't know that I'm looking for a place yet. We're not going to reach out to them immediately.
Right.
But at some point, we're going to ask.
Right.
If you don't want to tell us, why? Also, landlords, I'd much rather have a questionable tenant than a bad landlord.
Listen.
You have people living in your place and your roof is leaking and you refuse to fix it? No. And you collecting their rent every month? Or you bam, 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 bam on their door randomly for their rent because you need some money? No. We spend much more time not taking on landlords than we do not taking on tenants.
That makes a lot more sense. And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good. I feel like it's a lot more slumlords than bad tenants.
Way more.
Yeah.
Way more. People just want a nice, clean place to live where you're not going to mess with them. Don't mess with them.
Like, just don't talk to me. No offense. Yeah. I do talking 24/7. I talk on radio and I come in and talk in the evening. When I get home, good evening, Mom. How you doing? All right, good. Yeah. I go inside.
I had to tell one of my first landlords, I had to tell, hey, I'm not that friendly. I won't lie. And they're a client of ours too. And I actually told his wife, I'm like, he likes to talk. I don't. And she was like, no, yeah, Kiara, I know. Yeah, so yeah, so you could tell him for me? And she's like, I understand.
Yeah.
So when I walking up the driveway, I keep it pushing.
Yeah, sometimes I'm very mute by the time I reach home. Like, I'm
done.
I have no more words.
That's it.
I have no more words.
Social battery gone.
Right. So we're going to take our next commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going to begin to wrap up this amazing conversation we're having with Keys Bahamas.
Greetings and welcome to Superior Talk Bahamas. I am Yvette Swain here with the Sword Sharpeners Prayer Network. Please be sure to join us every Monday at 6 p.m. and we will share the Word of God with you. That is Mondays at 6 p.m. right here on Superior Talk Bahamas with the Sword Sharpeners Prayer Network. We look forward to seeing you then. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Good evening and welcome back to the Islandish Podcast. We're having a lot of fun in here today. So let's begin to wrap up this amazing conversation. We talked about, right before the break, we talked about bad tenants and bad landlords. And yeah, it is better to deal with a bad tenant than a bad landlord. Let me tell you my quick story about, and I ain't gonna talk about the woman too much, but boy, listen. Nassau, first problem.
I want to hear this. The stories.
I can try to keep this quick. It was a duplex, right? 800, great price, by the way. Very
When was
great.
this?
This was in I moved into there 2012, 2013.
You said that 13 years ago?
Yeah, that was 2013. 800, had washer dryer,
Okay.
came with fridge and stove,
Oh, because Nassau is famous for that.
AC in both rooms, because it was a 2-bedroom now.
Okay.
But one bath, though. That was the only downside. One bath,
They like
2 bedrooms, had AC, had a halfway done wooden fence. I was told the wooden fence would be done. And just
Never
no
do
furniture,
it.
to get my own furniture. Fine, great, moved in.
Still.
I was living there for from 2013 till about 2018. I got broken into 6 times. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The same police came the last 4 times, and the police say, so she really ain't gonna put no light by this window.
Nope.
The boy keep coming through the same window.
You need to let him start splitting the bill because that's your roommate now. 6 times?
6. And every time it was something different, it was either missing or mess up. I was done. I was over it. I was flabbergasted. I tell her last month's notice, I left. You believe the woman took me to court? The police come to Freeport and pick me up, y'all, and say I owe her $600 on my water bill. I ain't even gonna dive into it anymore.
They like to do that because they don't. We include water here. Why are you? Yeah. But also Nassau, I had my first one, and like I said, we work in between the islands.
Right.
I was handling a rental for a friend of mine. Usually I'll just send it to the Nassau agents. But I was handling a rental for a friend of mine, and she said unfurnished. I said, hey, it's unfurnished, like great price, everything like that. And so when we got there, I went to look at it in person for her because she was traveling. And I said, oh, when will like the fridge and stove be? And she said, no, miss, it's unfurnished. I said, whoa, first of all, I
Just asking a question.
just asking a question. And she's
Rough.
And I said, yeah, unfurnished, no furniture. Where are the appliances?
Right.
She said, miss, what part didn't you understand? I said, see?
Damn, boy, listen.
I said,
a fridge is furniture, boo.
I said, those are appliances. They should be included. She said, no, we don't do that like that. That's a Freeport thing. I said, no, that's a rental thing.
You mean basic eating is a Freeport thing?
Yeah.
That is.
No fridge, no stove, no AC. I said, so you want someone to come and bring these in? No laundry. She said, yeah, the laundry over there. I said, where's the washer? And she said, no. I said, okay, I understand. Thank you. I think she thought I was a little bit off. I'm like, no, flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted.
Yeah. She was looking at me like I had the audacity. I'm like, ma'am, maybe I'm spoiled. I don't know.
Maybe. Just
Yeah.
maybe. You know, the large
Here's the
cut
kicker.
lots.
Rental though, $1,700.
No fridge, no stove, just walls. Swipe
Walls.
in for wall and
Fresh
space.
paint. Fresh paint though. Great paint job.
Let's try to find something positive about the real estate market, please, because we've been going in on it. Other than clearly it being something enjoyable,
Yes.
you do have a lot of success stories
Yeah.
and people who are very happy
Yeah.
getting there.
Don't mind me, real estate is a great industry to be in. It's wonderful to actually be able to help people find their homes or different investments. I also do enjoy, we do a lot of commercial.
Okay.
So helping different entities who are expanding is great.
Ooh, that's a good thing for us to talk to.
Like, I don't know.
People don't know real estate. People don't think of coming to a real estate or realty company when they're looking for a space for their business. But y'all do handle that.
Yeah, we do a lot of it. We just recently, I don't know if I can mention it, but I don't know if they publicized it, but we just handled a sale for a school zone expansion. And that was wonderful to see. Especially, it's a
trying to get bigger
school too. Yeah. And they're doing some really good things. So like,
I
things
love
like
that.
Yeah.
Good. See, there's actual positive story in all of this. It's not as bad as it sounds.
No.
Do you think right now that, especially if there are young adults who are thriving in their career and their professions and they want to look into real estate in the Bahamas as something to invest in, would you recommend that?
Absolutely.
Why?
Yeah. Real estate is probably the most consistently reliable way to build wealth.
Okay.
Any person who's in finance, my background is finance, any person who can tell you about an asset versus a liability will tell you real estate, easiest, simplest, most concrete way to say, I want to get myself from point A to point B, and point B is a higher net income or higher net worth,
Yeah, more assets and stuff.
Yes. I love the stock market.
Okay.
But real estate is more so, you have a bit more control of that. The stock market, you're open to public opinion.
Right.
If someone doesn't like what the CEO of a company said, your stock price can go down.
The market right now is terrible. Due to what's going on that part of the world. So if you didn't know that was coming, you definitely made some coins. But if you didn't, sucked. But I'm happy that you mentioned that, because there are a lot of young people who want to or have goals. I hear young people talk about this all the time. Yeah, but when I have my voice look, I can buy one duplex, I can live on one side and I can rent out the next. That's like the Bahamian dream.
They love this passive income. And I'm like, it ain't that passive, but hey.
Right. So how much of a reality is something or is a dream like that in 2026 for a young Bahamian?
Very.
Okay.
I think the biggest thing for Bahamians, what we miss, we don't get financial literacy in the schools.
Right.
Which is a big miss for us, because the thing is, if you can start small, like I've had clients, and some clients that you know very well, where we started them off with a super low affordable condo at 35, and we build their portfolio to where they were able to get a house on the canal, they were able to get their second home, third home, things like that. You can start small with real estate and build from there.
Okay.
You don't need to go from I've owned nothing to now I want to be in a duplex, especially because duplexes are very expensive right now.
Right.
I'm very limited.
Right.
You can start small and still live at home. Like my brother, I'm talking all this business now, but my brother, we sold him a duplex, and I told him, hey, buddy, old pal, you're going to stay at home, rent out both of these sides.
Yeah.
You're comfortable.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big old house on the canal. Stay there.
Stay home.
Bring in your income. Set yourself up for the future.
Yeah.
He's been bringing in rental income now for at least 5 years, something like that.
God is good. Yeah.
And we walked him through it, and it was just making him understand, hey, you don't need to take on this expense or take on that loss of staying while I want to go on my one side. And I've done a lot of that with a lot of my friends, a lot of my cousins, where I'm like, yo, hurry up and buy something. Stay at home if you're comfortable there. I'll never tell someone to move if they're comfortable and they have great relationships with their parents or whoever.
Right. Yeah.
Or if you want to move out and you have a little bit of distance, go and get a roommate.
That's true.
When people look at the places that we lease out, they want to get a 1-bedroom, but they have to pay over $1,000. But I'm like, you could easily go and rent a 3-bedroom house in a good area for $1,500 and be paying $500 a month.
Because you're splitting it with 3 people. Listen, Nassau and being in UB and when the dorms are full, that's exactly what we used to tell students to do at student government.
When I was in university in Canada, we rented out a 4-bedroom house. My landlord ain't watching this, my old landlord. But it was 4 of us girls. One of the girls' boyfriend was living there, so I was like, hey, come. I had my real estate license at this time. Right. Pay for the rent.
Yes.
You stayed in her room, but you can leave that little thing.
Yes.
And he ate all our food. So you have to
pay for that. Residuals.
Yeah. But don't be afraid of getting a roommate. Do not let your friends or your family talk you into doing something that you are not ready to do.
Yeah.
That's a big one. But I think the biggest thing is save your money so that when you are ready, you are beyond ready. The biggest thing is, babies, we don't like to save.
Yeah, we don't like to say, we don't like to wait. As soon as we have a little couple of digits, couple of zeros, and itching, like, I ready to move up.
I do
don't run
now.
me out. I have enough though. Get my own place.
Very biggity. Very biggity.
Stop that. Behave yourself. Don't talk to me like that. That's rude.
Yeah.
You know? But you're very correct. We get, when we have money, our chest get big, our mouth get hard, and we ready to be like, I have enough for first, last, and security. I have to put up.
I forgot you have to pay rent after that.
You gotta live. Like Burger King costs $6 now, dog. It ain't $4.
It's like 10 now.
Hold on. That dizzy me.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank God I eat healthy and I don't. Because you say 10. Anyhow, Kiara, this has been fun.
This has been fun.
This has been fun. Remind them again about the amazing home fair that's coming up and how they need to attend.
So March 21st, our Keys Bahamas Realty 10th year anniversary home fair from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Lucayan Shopping Center. You will see it because everybody's going to have their paraphernalia and their big flags out. You'll also be able, not only will you meet the banks, insurance companies, some attorneys, but you'll also have Dolly Madison there, Third Dimension there. We're going to get some giveaways from them. It's going to be very nice. We'll have easy car sales there as well.
Easy!
Yeah, if you want to test out some electric vehicles. If you come on time for 10 a.m., you can do a free mat Pilates class with Alex.
Nice. Hey, Alex.
Hey, we love that. She's taking time out of her very busy Saturday schedule to give us a free half hour, 20-minute class.
Pilates stretch.
Yeah. Start your day off right. We'll also have Island Mana, Jerry. So she'll be showing people how to do their landscaping and things like that. Paint fair is going to be there. Leslie's team is amazing when it comes to like beautification and things like that. And they keep it affordable too, which is great. They can walk you through it. So we have a ton of persons. Also, we'll have parliamentary registrar out there.
You can have everybody doing
register to vote because this crazy season.
Yeah. Get that now. That bell could ring at any time.
Yeah. And we'll also have PMH or the RAND, I'm not sure. Yeah, PMH and RAND coming out doing your blood pressure checks. So
Public Health Authority.
Yeah.
Love it.
So when they tell you what your pre-qualification amount is,
you
and
can
it
go
ain't as
get
high
your
as you
pressure.
think,
Go
check your pressure.
Get your pressure checked. Make sure you calm down. But that is amazing. You've been doing this for a while.
Yes.
You've been around in the best way.
Thank you.
And it's only ever, I know, right? But it's only ever good things I hear about Keys Bahamas, about the work you do, and you're staying with it. You're being a motivation to a lot of people.
Try to.
Yeah, I ain't glad. And you do it effortlessly too.
Oh,
you ain't got to be loud about it.
No.
But you can see it though.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Islandish Podcast. It's been an amazing time being here with the lovely Kiara Jones. Make sure you guys are following Keys Bahamas Realty on all your social media. Hit them up for all your real estate needs. Whether you buying, selling, renting, or want someone manage your things because you're lazy, make sure you hit up Keys Bahamas. They definitely can take care of you. See you all at the home fair. Well, y'all can see my fiance. Make sure he there. Call me if he ain't. All right? Kiara, it's been fun. Tell the people bye.
Bye.